If you want to learn how to make a delicious sandwich, you should listen to a guy who used to work in a sandwich shop. Now, it's true I was only 16 when I worked there, and yeah, I did only work there one shift. Details don't matter, but what does matter are the ingredients that go into this amazing sandwich. Let's get started. The first step to making an incredible sandwich is to get as much flavor into every single bite possible, and that's why the secret mission today is to make this artichoke pesto, and it couldn't be easier. I have my food processor all set up. The artichoke hearts go inside. So much flavor. Followed by, well, yes, I did say pesto, so I'm gonna throw in a bunch of basil leaves. Already charged. We're going on 11 right now. Again, pesto ingredient, toasted pine nuts. Super important to toast them, get a little bit more flavor from them. They go in. And a little bit of whole milk ricotta. We're talking about Italian, wonderful flavor, good texture. Did a little something in there. Now, just a few more ingredients. A little bit of balsamic vinegar. This brightens it up. Every bite, you don't want it to be too fatty or too salty or too peppery. All of it just right, and a good balsamic fits that bill. Touch of salt. And freshly ground black pepper, of course. There we go. Turn on the power. We have a great artichoke pesto. All right, I do want a little bit of consistency as far as the texture, so we'll give it one quick scrape down. Oh, that's so good. And we'll keep going. And that was it. Pop it off. So much flavor in this for a crudité, for the sandwiches, for some pasta. But now it's time to put the whole thing together and let's get eating. One of the things I learned in my 8-hour shift at the sandwich shop was pre-toasting the bread just a smidge, or else you get this sort of like flabby, anemic looking bread with all these amazing ingredients. And then also, when you melt cheese on something, it already makes it better. And we're gonna do that. There's an Italian sandwich shop. And so today, I'm gonna use the colors of the Italian flag. We have this amazing artichoke pesto on top. Then I'm gonna add a few ingredients. So let's start with some fresh greens. I'm gonna go with spinach. Spinach goes on first. I'm gonna top it with some red bell pepper that I went ahead and just put under the broiler. So you get a little more flavor and you can get the skins off of there. Of course, you can use jarred bell peppers as well. The next thing to go on is going to be some fresh tomato. Let's just do 2. And the flag is red, green, white. So let's go with the white, which is this incredible mozzarella. Full fat mozzarella, so it melts beautifully. I mean, I could have a line 10 people deep and I can make these sandwiches all day. Put it under the broiler until the cheese starts to melt, pop it together. Bob's your uncle, it's time to eat. I mean, come on, that's pretty great. It's just melty and oozy and delicious. It's warm. And it's just one of these things where you're, sounds so good. Let me flip this over. Stop it. That's good mozzarella, don't you think? Flip that over. Oh, stop it. I mean, it's a pretty good looking sandwich, don't you think? You'll thank me later when you make this pesto because you can't get enough of it. It's the creaminess of the artichokes blended up with the whole fat ricotta, the acid of the balsamic, just brightens everything up. You know when you get fresh tomato with a little balsamic and a little salt, it's all in there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to finish the rest of this delicious sandwich. But when you make this recipe, let me know what you think. Cheers.